Fern, you got the Ravens? What other teams open? Bruce trying to join. Who?
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Cover 3. Check the scene. I'll go to YouTube and pick a play and put the controller down. Shit, that's how it look like we should be working. Light your body, see. Nigga, see, you call an RPO, you could press X and put the controller down. That nigga choked out.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. When you look at this defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in
I got a goal I'm supposed to hit this game. I don't remember what the fuck it was.
You've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape,
that shit fire.
they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down.
Don't tell that to no enemy niggas.
On third down, it's Martinez. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6, he got about 5.
Yeah, but that shit moves slow, son.
So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk.
Favorite character on there. Marvin.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP.
Yeah, that boy with the shit.
You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go.
What season you on?
Did he put up a number? Let's say
you gonna really like her. You get further into that bit.
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Huh? She gonna turn up. God, why them niggas turning around?
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
What tab the info is to join?
Handoff up the middle. Martinez. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing.
Y'all in my gym?
And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping it.
That's wild.
The 7th play now. This
that's wild, Fern.
This is 3rd and long,
Fern, that's insane.
Throwing is McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The Vikings are 12-2 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
Zo, what you about to say, Zo?
Instead of just talking about winning, you know, the very next game.
Huh, Zo?
Going out to him, we're on a nice run.
What you about to say about Jokic?
If we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride.
Dog, you saw what that boy did with his left hand when he was in that post? I think it was like the fourth or third quarter.
Right there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down.
That nigga did some left hand shit, son. That shit was insane, man.
He runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Man, alright. Got something for that. Got something for that. Oh no. I want Hawkinson to run that route. What?
Going for it, here's McCarthy. He's
Right.
got his target, that's complete. And down inside the 13, shy of the 10. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Need a flyer for what?
They'll run on first down.
And what league?
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Martinez, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Y'all starting?
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Here's McCarthy. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown Vikings. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll start on the ground with Benson. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
I'm tripping. I'm playing with these niggas like they my.
Back to throw. Sanders. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
On first down, Martinez showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Martinez. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And they work this near the 5. Will be stopped at the 6. 43 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Okay.
On 3rd down, Martinez.
Damn.
Inside the 5 at the
4th and goal from the 4. Kick the field goal or get the touchdown.
10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Let's think here. You're still just in the second quarter. You taking the 3 points?
7-9.
I'm taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here.
Uh-huh.
Confidence in them, and let the
That's like a trick question for me, Zoom, but yeah.
Sometimes they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and they make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Or did that beginning of the game shit?
A give left side for Benson. And some room to maneuver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. This drive has essentially belonged to one man. He's over the half-century mark on this drive carrying the football.
And you know what I'm enjoying about watching him run the football? He's not tapping the top of his helmet saying, get me a break. He's in sync right now. He feels good. He just wants the ball more so he can continue to do what we've been seeing.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Second down and a yard. Looking to throw. Sanders eluding the pressure right. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll run with Benson. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. Back to throw. Sanders to Connor on the check down. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Braden Narveson now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Narvison's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. He lets one go deep for Addison. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 70 yards. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the offense. It's now 17-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown.
I saw you, man.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
They'll run on first down. It's Martinez. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This is
15.
8. There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
Oh, that nigga ran zone, Josh. That nigga ran zone.
Possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown.
I've been running the ball.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points?
Hey!
This could
Come on,
cost
man.
it.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. first down, right back to Benson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Sanders finding his target. It's Trey McBride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the 2nd half on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they trail here to begin the 2nd half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up.
He's got him in, complete. A huge play there for Arizona.
You saw that, Josh?
42 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun, Sanders got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Sanders. He's got the connection downfield to Hamler. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Benson will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Third and 3.
I think my running back got hurt. My running back, that nigga not in the game. He can't be tied up and got on. Yep, that boy got hurt. Dislocated thumb. Fine on the bench.
They're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Trying to regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Again, it's Jones.
Good one, Jones.
And out of bounds, just shy of the 40.
Hawkinson just got hurt.
Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league,
he just did that. That's from yesterday?
they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after
Mama's
taking
what?
it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the boot.
Damn, Hawkinson hurt. My running back hurt.
They played that one perfectly.
They fucking me, dog. Yeah.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 34. One man in the backfield. That's Jones. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him again.
Good. Same result. Run.
Aaron Jones with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And a lead now to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
That nigga celebrating on a free throw and he losing. Mitchell Robinson.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
That nigga celebrated, so. Man, that dog fucking 10, 11.
Right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
They playing in Boston.
Step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They losing without Jason Tierney. Hey, what the fuck, Lillard?
Oh, I didn't know.
Opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another.
No, this has been the best playoffs I probably ever watched in my life, son. Best playoffs. All them games be close, though.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Yep. Pick. This shit is over. I hope you can see, buddy. Goofy.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, dude,
He's had a
man.
fantastic
I'm not
rookie
running back
season,
in the
made a
game,
lot
man.
of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we?
Vikings, the other Vikings next.
A lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So the opening play
My
of the
nigga hit me
drive
up like he ready.
now
Man, get
come
off my
up on
dick.
2nd
I'll
and
kill
12.
you.
Play action,
You
McCarthy
what?
sliding out of the pocket.
Gritty time.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Nah, he won't. Nah, it's you.
Justin
Man,
Jefferson, 41 yards. And the Vikings are going to strike quickly to
No.
add on to their
Shit,
lead.
no.
Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't
I
know
hope he
if
can
last year as a
see,
rookie
bro.
if he would have worked to his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We've seen him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass, exactly what it needed to be. Very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
What are you doing, boy?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive... And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover improved their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series,
Who took my headphone?
game entirely if you
Had
continue
to.
on this pace.
High score just now.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
Somebody, though, I don't even know how I scored.
And he's been a
Let
busy
me go see what
man
the fuck
five
just
for
happened.
5 now as he knocks another one through.
Somebody must have caught a pick six. I was in the bathroom pissing. Let me see something. Go rewind my YouTube.
So they
Let's see
throw
what the
the
fuck
pick
happened.
six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, they caught a pick six. Yep.
And he returns this
My
to the
lineman caught a
22.
pick six. Oh my God. And ran it in himself. I was in the bathroom pissing. That's crazy, cuz.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That's a game that they would really probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive.
Oh.
They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
I think he's showing clock. Cool with
They
me.
go play action here
do
on
that.
first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Benson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 117 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but
And they winning.
his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game. So
Say we don't need
sometimes you
Tatum, we
wonder to
need Jalen
yourself,
Brown.
how much of that is him with a great performance, and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead?
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the
Full
NFL
quarter, gang.
on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the
He
crowd
came back
at
and
this
did
point
what?
as Their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
That nigga was posting videos.
Here to
He
Benson.
wasn't back.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the stakes. It'll be
Everybody
third and
getting
about a
hurt
foot
this
or
game.
two.
This is
That was well
crazy.
coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Damn, that game went quick.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Keep him in
Open man
bounds.
here is Benson. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert.
Why are you doing that,
3rd
Carl?
and inches.
That's just what you call a chain mover right there. Nothing fancy. Get the ball out to the back, and you're asking him to make a little bit extra out of maybe what is nothing, and he does exactly that. Picks up the first down. I can't wait till we get to the point, partner, where we're not saying chain mover, but we're saying laser pointer. Picks it up for the
Run
first
that clock.
And he'll go down here at the 35.
He got the ball. He run the 2 clock.
About the length of the
Oh,
football
yeah.
here on 2nd down.
Yeah, for sure. Play out time. This nigga got a fucking delay a game. Run the timeout to the end of the game.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Stop, Carl. Carl, stop.
Where the clock was located in different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Come here, boy. What? He got out of bounds.
Read that one defensively. They strung him out. Would not allow him to cut upfield. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He should be kneeling that bitch.
Bro, you're getting back.
Back to throw. Sanders. That's complete left side to Gray. And this is
Lil Carroll.
into another first down as the tackle is made at the Viking 16.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Come on.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm ready to get at this Vikings nigga. He talking all that shit. Now he about to somebody to play for him and he gonna die too.
Back to throw again.
Ooh,
Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. It's
Run that
Benson.
clock.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the
I'm the
running
command
back.
this nigga think he
position
really
just
beat
continues
me.
to evolve.
Boy.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight
needed 3
ends,
touchdowns
because
for
their
somebody.
ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Man, stop. Don't go out of bounds, bro. Yeah. Stop him.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh.
Trying to run with Benson.
Ah,
And
right.
he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. They'll try and throw for it.
Oh.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion.
Look, I just hit the nigga up, told him, yo, he ain't seen nothing. This shit crazy, son. That's why I'm about to tell him search when I'm still in the game.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Man, he did all that to concede, son. That's wild. That's wild. That nigga did all that to concede, cuz.